We've got some edema in the front of the patella, and it's swelling up after a long hike across the Grand Canyon. The swelling has been reoccurring over the last couple of weeks. This is the third time of aspirating the edema from this area. We'll be using an 18 gauge needle, and last time we pulled off 10 milliliters of fluid. We'll clean the area with alcohol, a disinfectant. I'll be self-injecting this, which some people may not want to do at home. I'm trying to pull this fluid off this area. Open this up for me. Go ahead and grab me a... This would be a 30 gauge needle here. As you can see with this needle here, trying to aspirate with something this small wouldn't do the trick. It's too small, it doesn't go in deep enough, and it would not be able to pull the fluid out. The fluid's going to get thicker over the course of time. This is a much thicker needle. It's got a bigger opening, so it's going to be able to pull more fluid out. Hopefully it's large enough to be able to do the job. Many individuals might want some lidocaine and some injections for anesthesia. At this time, we're not going to do any anesthetic. We're going to go straight in, and we're trying to move the edema over into the area. We'll have to re-angle the area to get the edema out. Hopefully we'll be able to get the right amount of suction to do that. So we're going to go straight into this area here, get the pocket of edema more isolated here. We're going to come in at an inferior angle, moving superiorly or caudally, from caudal to cephalad. And I said I'm doing this to myself, so I'm moving that needle nice and easy. It's not the smallest needle in the world, so it doesn't exactly feel the best. We're now through the skin, dermis area, and then we're moving up into the area now. I'm going to go ahead and have my assistants pull back on the plunger on this, and hopefully we've penetrated into the cavity enough to be able to pull some fluid out. And we're going to know right now. I'm going to go ahead and stabilize the syringe and needle. I'm going to have her assistant pull out on the plunge. Pull the plunger out and don't let it back in. Nice and slow. There we go. And now we're aspirating, as you can see, synovial fluid, bursa fluid. There's blood in there. And try not to lift up on that. Just keep it straight down. Actually move downwards a little bit. Down this way. There you go. Keep pulling back. Keep pulling, keep pulling. We're doing a good job. It's aspirating really well. As you can see, it's filling up. Keep that pressure on it, Ash. You need to concentrate on your thumb. Reach back with your hand, Ash. I got this. And go all the way to the end until it stops. Okay, you there? Mm-hmm. Now, we're going to go ahead and detach this part by spinning this off of the needle. We've got that there, and we might see a little bit of fluid come out. Okay, and I need you to go ahead, and we're going to leave the needle in place because we're not done aspirating. There was still more fluid. We're going to wipe this up with a sterile gauze, sterile wipe. We're going to add the other syringe to that. Go ahead and spin this in place. And we'll begin aspirating again. We'll try to move the fluid pocket there. Move downward again. Start pulling. Okay, and I'll leave it there for just a sec. I'm going to repenetrate into the joint, or into the inferior patellar capsule. And re-go in again. I'm going to go ahead and push in. Go ahead and pull again. Continue pulling. Continue pulling. I'm going to try to move this fluid down into the aspiration area. Pull, pull, pull. I'm going to move this out. And that's about all we're going to get today. So between the two, most of that was taken during the initial part, and only about a ½ milliliter on this one. So there's how you can do it yourself if you feel so inclined.